Hey guys, Ashwin Vidyala here. I watched this movie called Divergent yesterday. Brilliant movie. I thought it was really good. I loved it. And they talk a lot. There's a lot of things in this movie that I observed, but I'm just going to talk about one. Yeah, yeah, I'm just going to talk about one thing. And the basic premise of the movie is basically, I don't know, some war and people kill themselves. So now there's a society where there are like 5 groups of people, each having this like factions, and each have their own, strengths and all that stuff. And so everybody's compartmentalized into each of these factions. There's a little test that they take, and that determines which one they can go to, and that's the one they go to, and that's the faction they live in for the rest of their lives. So what I wanted to talk about, because it's very interesting how we like to compartmentalize people. Like put them in a certain almost framework. Like, okay, this guy's good at math, this guy is good at athletics, this guy is good at communication, this guy is good at writing, this guy is good at this. And that's my problem I have with standardized tests. When I mean standardized tests, I mean these tests that like attitude and personality tests, not necessarily the academic standardized tests. I don't think that has a lot of bearing here. These tests tell, okay, based on your test results, you are going to be good at this and this. And it's like almost tunnel vision. We just think, oh, I'm just good at this. I can't be good at anything else. When in reality, you could be good at a lot of things. In this movie, there were people called divergents, which means these were people who didn't fit into any of the categories because they had a lot more attributes than just one bloody small category. And so they were trying to kill them because they were a threat, they couldn't be controlled and all of that stuff, which is good stuff. But what I'm trying to say is we shouldn't restrict ourselves to a little box. I remember once I was talking to a friend and I was telling her something, I have this character trait, but I also have this character trait, which is not very common. And she was like, Ashwin, why are you trying to put yourself in a box? You can be more than one certain personality type. I was like, wow, that actually makes a lot of sense. See guys, we all have unique strengths and talents. And they can't necessarily always be measured in a traditional sense. But just because it cannot be measured does not mean they don't exist. And so you just want to find them and you want to work on them and improve them. I think it was Jesus who said, I'm pretty sure, and I don't remember the exact passage or where it was, but it was something about you've been given talents and so you want to use them to benefit the world. That's why you have them. And if you use them, they will improve, they will become more, and you will have more of them as well, I think. But if you don't use them, that's when they wither and die. And so that really, it's not the exact same thing as what I was talking about, about the movie, but I think it has some bearing. You don't want to restrict yourself to a little box. Just be who you are. You could have a lot of attributes that cannot be calculated or measured in the traditional sense. But it doesn't mean it doesn't exist. We are all unique, and we have to work on that uniqueness and let it blossom. And I'm getting esoteric right now. But you just want to improve it. You want to work on your strengths and talents. And that's how I think you could give value to the world. Have a great day, guys.